Hey, you there. You look like you swallowed some dog shit.
Nine, are you talking to me?
Yeah, who else, you retard? What a stupid question. Are you low-schooled or something? Or is the dog shit finally kicking in? Is your stomach like a public dog feces container or something? Or do you really just love the taste of it?
What did you just say, you overgrown used diaper? You absolutely don't want to be disrespecting me? Believe me on that. Better change your attitude or this will end bad for you. I'll pay the cartoonist not to draw your ass. I'm filthy rich. I can make that happen.
You're rich, all right. Rich with bullshit. You would make the entire dictionary proud, putting your photo near the description of whatever a self-loathing, proclaimed pathetic moron is being defined as. A saggy, senile pile? A shit, that's what I am looking at. The embodiment of real, authentic human stool.
What do you know about it, you little piece of crap? You think you can get to address me with disrespect and using this tone against me? You really do not even know the slightest how rich I really am. You better think twice before opening your yap again.
Come on, fatso. He is probably not aware he accidentally ingested drops of mescaline while napping under a transpirating cactus. Don't mind him, he is always like this. He's designed to act like a provocative bock of lard grease and fat.
Who the hell is he speaking to? There's no one there. My God, he really is gone, isn't he? What the hell did you take, Donald? You must be hallucinating or something. Wait a minute, are you a junkie? Are you high on expired toe slippers? Stop sniffing sandals. You need to detox in Sandalwood Hospital.
You know what I'm sorry, mister. It's very inconsiderate of me to not pay tribute to your Nobel sacrifice. If it wasn't for dog shit feast container like you, a lot of us would. Also, Daly would stink as hard as the inside your mouth because all the clumps of shit you like swallowing you love so much. Thank you for stepping in so the rest of us can't no more. A lot of shoes are shit-free. That's a big deal, man. You are a real American clump of superhero shit. You know a bar of shit works for you like spinach does for Popeye, for it gives you power. It's like your senzu bean. Oh, wow, maybe you will even transform into a super shit yain. Now that would be freaking awesome.
What the hell can a figmentation of a bad cartoon-drawn man you are, and you come here all of a sudden, just lay it on me for no apparent reason? If you really want to go and do this, I warned you and you got yourself an enemy you wished you would never acquired, boy.
You sure look like you are able to talk the talk. Out of your filthy ass, that is. Don't try to look like the boogeyman if you're in fact as intimidating as the unconscious Teletubby that is high on daffodils and rose petals, you old wrinkled, smelly, impotent dick. Come on, just look at you, you imbecile.
I don't care if I'm not the boogie woogie or whatever you say. You're even less of a threat to anyone. You don't exude even the slightest form of intimidation. A daffodil or the flower pot even look like stone-cold killers compared to you, you passive pussy.
Hey, aren't you? Yeah, I know now. Of course, it all makes sense. You're the man they refer to as Donald Dump. You have been known to have the tendency of dumping a clump in your trousers before reaching a toilet. You should have a big collection dried-up brown artifacts by now. Man, you're quiet a quack.
Hey, you come over here, you greckin' of moist as snaps. What do you think you're doing, you docile washcloth? You don't just nub your dipping cheese at my dump. You nudge the shit out of your cheese. You hear me, freaking boob freckle?
Look at him trying to be a gangster, really, him over there. Seriously, Dr. Poohhead, what are you going to use but bad breath attacks? You got like a doo-doo ray or something. Any rectum bomb attacks or smelly anal beams?
Hey, Donald, keep it together. Calm down, for the love of God. Are you talking to man? Are you really gambling with your age? You know, even an orange juice gone wrong could kill you, you know. For your own good, Donald, leave the sandals for good, call it quits.
What the hell are you talking about, you numbfuck? Are you really this clueless? Are you hungry or something? You talk funny and smell funny. But I know where that comes from, right? You shit clump. Do you even go a day without I wonder, you brown stool man?
Yeah, are you still here, you cartoon fuck? I never recalled your opinion, so you better shut your trap. Otherwise, you force my hand. In my hand is the wrath of God. You better pipe down, Mr. Clarice. That's why you are. You're sounding like a woman with that high-pitched voice.
Oh, ho. There is something going on here with our shit bucket. It must be the Japanese version or something. Because I have never heard a dog shit container. Complain or talk back. Nonetheless, it does nothing for the stench, though. Stinks as bad as ever. Hey, you over there. Yeah, you yellow-looking Joe? Take a look at the dog feces container. What do you make of the entire encounter? I find it a little bit unsettling myself, to be talking to a dog feces container. But you know we are in the modern times, but what do you make of it, Yellow Joe?
Huh? Dog feces what now? Oh, wow. Is he really a talking dog feces container? No freaking way. That's so cool, bro. Bet the Japanese made it. They always goof around with private serious business, like talking toilets and stuff.
Well, put yourself in his shoes, or rather his mescaline trip. The entire reality is severe enough, whenever you're talking, to drawn-up cartoons when just seven a conversation with them, without questioning the validity of a cartoon conversation. So,
Hey, don't you lay a finger on me, or by extent, don't you think laying a damping clump near me, you feces container? I can't deal with this shit right now. You, on the other hand, don't have a shit-free moment in your life. You even thrive in piles of shit.
You're pathetic, you know. Do yourself a favor and enlist in the circus. You will fit in nicely with the other freaks, and then you will finally earn yourself real credit that isn't misplaced or unjustified.
Oh, yeah? Why are you the one smelling like dried-up shit hanging from a dog's anus? You don't fool me into believing it's like a new experimental cologne from Hugo Boss or something. You applied it yourself, didn't you? Stinky smear boy.
you are a fat dub of lard and grease. You don't need to be pointing stuff out. You look like Fatty Man blob pudding. You would even deep fry Quagmire or that limp fag policeman Joe if it was legal. You are one hair away from becoming a deep-fried, low-budget horror movie. The cholesteroler.
You can stick my infected toenails in your mouth to chew on, bite yourself into a yeast infection, you limpy Saget burger. The tearing dick face, why are you crying true your penis and not your eyes? Why is there moisture seeping out of your urethra while making a continuous sobbing sounds like googsa doodle, fricka-noodle sniff sniff, hassy hazy, snoozin' poop, anus snoop?
Oh, wow, did you just had a President Clump moment? I wouldn't be surprised. You love to smear yourself a nice brown sandwich, don't you? You even put dog shit in the freezer and make yourself some nice frozen-ass flavored popsicles, right? You can't hide your stench. So why even try, you anus clown? It's time I get out of here before I get the smear virus from you or something. If it isn't physically contagious, it sure as hell is a pandemic on the nose. A bombardment of stinky shit particles. Smell you later, I guess, because it's impossible not to. You smelly, weird doo-doo container.
What did you say to me, you obese fat toon fuck? You better get out of here before I'll really use my anus and go completely Trump on your ass?
Now, an important question. Do shit containers use napkins? Because if you were to be wiping your mouth with a napkin, wouldn't that just smear your brown whatever on there? Which would mean that at the end of it, it would be like the napkin used you to wipe itself dirty instead of you using it. You are stinking up the place, and I cannot take it anymore. So I'm going to ask you to leave right now, Mr. Clump Shit. I work at a brewery, and I can tell you whenever something is brewing out of its parameters. But you've gone straight to a whole new level, buddy. You've gone way above whatever is healthy. You shocked us all with finally revealing how grumpy our anus hole is capable of becoming. It's horrifying to think about. It's going to take an over soon. We are responsible for the anal products we produce.
Somebody please explain the phenomenon of being a Mexican beaner. You're a Mexican beaner, you must have a smelly whiner. All Mexicans have borderline, yeah, borderline, oh yeah, always overstepping boundaries instead of staying in the Mexican village.
What do you have against cartoons, you low-life fuck? Instead of ejaculating of the skyscrapers, you should throw yourself off of there. Not only the contents of your balls, you pissed me off. Now you can talk about beaners as much as you like. But talk about cartoons, now we have a serious problem.
Don't go there, shit snips. Really don't go there. If you like to try me, you salad ejaculator, you provide your own dressing, right? Spraying your sperm on there, mixing it up, filthy bobo tapper. Oh no, this again. My friend, you are by far the most annoying, persisting hallucination or optical illusion I've ever had to deal with. You must be a tumor pressing on the hippocampus of my brain. I cannot explain what the fuck your problem is for the reason you keep popping up in my perception. You're out of line, buddy, but I guess that cartoons with a low budget is always going to have rough edges of not drawing the lines perfectly. I guess leave that for your more animated funded programming, right? You cheap source of amusement. My sources even tell me in the beginning of the entire program There are reports of where a lack of passion explains copy behaviors from more successful program like The Simpsons, right? What was dead all about? I think when you are stuck with cheap programmation, cheap figmentation is what follows. So keep your cheap commentary for yourself, because cheap isn't my strong suit, but high budget is. So before you go on, we have a price barrier. You know you are falling as low as the low budget. You fall under.
Huh? Hey, who told you that? Did you speak with Officer Diarrhea Pebble? I know he takes bribes, but I hope he doesn't make deals with a feces container that's a level of being corrupted that no one is tolerating. It's the anal noose and anus gallows for those kinds of anal deeds. Making a deal with the devil. Well, all right. But making one with a brown circle that vomits turd sculptures like molding rectum clay into pottery. It's absolutely diabolical. There is no defense for it. It's a prosecution's dream case. Punishing those who misuse their smelly brown puke hole?
I don't know how to handle this new revelation just now that the next time I could be peacefully dumping the brown stuff, you know. And then out off the blue I get spooked with being questioned by my toilet bowl and then shit myself a new rectal region of being startled like that.
I might not say that every day, but I really blame Speedy Gonzalez for a role model for these Mexican kidney beans to follow. It's not following leader, but it's followed the beaner. You got that, hombre?
That's it. I'm going to file a complaint for the Japanese company who's responsible for the rude behavior design of a feces container. That normally shouldn't even talk, but when it talks, we want compliments. No hostility. Shit in peace and not in a shit war atmosphere. No soldiers of excrement. Shit in peace not, and not as enemies.
All right, that's enough. How many times do I need to pop up here and diffuse the entire situation? You are out of your character. Are you aware of that? I guess not. With a body fat of that percentage. Dissolves all brain cells and have them for dinner. Remember here, fat stuffer. You are a family guy. Family guys are normally needed to set the example. You cannot deep fry a problem away. So make peace with it or smash it to pieces. I don't care anymore.
Hey, man, you know that's riling yourself up like that. It's going to produce more gas, and we've already had enough. We can't even take one more gas bubble. Enough! It's enough! Oh, don't act like the turd hero in comic books like Mr. Shitten Snips or King Asspipe.
I said enough already, you grease-raging ogre. An obese Hulk is basically just being Shrek stinking it up in his swamp environment that matches the stomach-turning stench to lead the attention of its own scent. It's beyond gross, but geniusly clever to keep on sweating sewer water instead of sweat.